Welcome to Whatever You Need. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and if you truly want to support us, click the join button to become part of our growing family. We promise you that here you will always find the hottest, most exclusive, and most detailed stories from the dazzling world of celebrities. Now, let us dive into today's headline that has stirred waves not only in Turkey, but also across the international fan community. For several days, the entertainment world has been buzzing with a single question: what exactly happened between Yaman's mother, Yaman, and the internationally acclaimed actress Demet Özdemir? Until now, Yaman had chosen to remain in the shadows, staying away from the endless speculation about her son's private life. Yet, recent reports claim that during a private family meeting, she broke her silence in a way no one had expected. According to insiders who are said to be close to Demet, Ms. Goldam allegedly confronted the actress with harsh words, questioning her loyalty, her feelings, and her choices. The scene, as described by those present, was tense and emotionally charged. Yaman reportedly raised her voice, accusing Demet of abandoning her son in his most fragile period. Words such as, "If you ever truly loved Can, you wouldn't have let him go through these painful times alone. You once meant everything to him, so where are you now?" were said to have shaken the room. Demet Özdemir, stunned and visibly distressed, chose silence instead of retaliation. Witnesses claim she eventually left the gathering without offering a response, leaving the air filled with unanswered questions. Of course, the silence did not last long, not among the press, nor among the millions of fans who have followed this story since the days when Can and Demet captured hearts as the unforgettable couple from Erkenci Kus, A Daydreamer. Social media platforms immediately turned the alleged confrontation into a battlefield. Some users sided with Goldam, saying, "A mother only wants to protect her child, she has every right to be upset." Others, however, defended Demet fiercely, pointing out, "She is free to live her life as she wishes. No one owns her choices." Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok exploded with debates, memes, and nostalgic clips of Can and Demet's on-screen chemistry. The hashtag #DemetKanaski even trended for hours, drawing attention far beyond Turkish borders. Fan pages in Italy, Spain, and Latin America joined the conversation, once again proving how global this love story, or perhaps this love storm, has become. And before we continue, let us remind you, if you love discussions like this, remember to support Whatever You Need. Hit the like button and let us know in the comments, do you believe Demet still loves Can, or has she completely moved on? Your voice matters to us, and we read every single comment. To understand the magnitude of this latest scandal, one has to recall the turbulent years Yaman has lived through. After moving his career to Italy, he experienced not only fame and success, but also personal turmoil. His relationship with Italian model and influencer Sarah Bluma was once seen as serious, even sparking rumors of an impending wedding. Yet, as quickly as it blossomed, it crumbled under the weight of constant tabloid attention. Their breakup reopened old wounds, and inevitably, the media spotlight shifted back to Demet Özdemir. Despite both Can and Demet repeatedly insisting they were just friends, audiences worldwide could never forget the passion they radiated on screen. Many still believe their bond extended beyond the cameras, that the glances, the gestures, and the chemistry could not simply be scripted. And so, when Yaman allegedly voiced her wish for Demet to be by her son's side, fans felt their own hidden hopes resurface. Yaman himself has remained enigmatic. Though he has not directly commented on the incident, a statement he gave during a recent TV appearance only poured fuel on the fire. "Sometimes you must step away from the ones you love. But distance doesn't erase love, it only hides it." I always carry those I love deeply within my heart. These words left the public speculating endlessly. Was this a subtle reference to Demet, or was it merely a general philosophical reflection? Meanwhile, Demet Özdemir has been carving her own international path. She has graced red carpets abroad, collaborated with global fashion brands, and taken on acting projects outside Turkey. Those close to her say she is determined to focus entirely on her career. Yet, when asked in private about the storm surrounding her, she reportedly told friends, "I am dedicating this stage of my life to myself and my work. I don't intend to hurt anyone, but everything I have lived through has taught me valuable lessons." For some, this was a carefully worded goodbye to the past. For others, it was proof that her heart is not entirely free of can. What complicates matters further is Yaman's unwavering stance. According to whispers from her inner circle, she continues to insist that Demet is the one woman who ever truly understood her son. Phrases like, "No one else will ever connect with Ken the way she did," are said to echo in her conversations. While many see this as the pure expression of a mother's protective instinct, others argue it adds unfair pressure on Demet, who has every right to shape her own future. And let's pause here for a moment, dear viewers of Whatever You Need, what do you think? Should parents intervene in their children's love lives, or should they remain completely silent? Share your opinions in the comments below. We are curious to hear your voices in this heated debate. Don't forget, your interaction keeps this channel alive and allows us to bring you stories that others only whisper about. The coming days might hold surprising developments. Rumors suggest that both Can and Demet have been invited to the same private party. Should they attend, the way they interact, or the way they avoid each other, will undoubtedly dominate headlines worldwide. Fans are already speculating about the possibility of the first new photo of them together in years. Would it be a sign of reconciliation, or just a cordial gesture between old friends? One thing is certain, the cameras are ready. Every smile, every glance, every word will be dissected by fans and critics alike. And somewhere in the background, Yaman is said to be quietly hoping for a reunion, while Demet continues to guard her independence fiercely. As we reach the end of this report, we cannot help but wonder, is this saga of love, loss, and longing truly over, or is it simply entering another chapter? Will Demet Özdemir and Yaman find common ground once more, or will they both walk their separate paths under the blinding spotlight of fame? Only time will tell. Until then, we invite you to keep the discussion alive right here on Whatever You Need. Share your thoughts. Should they reconcile, or is it better to let the past stay in the past? And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't leave without subscribing, hitting the like button, and supporting us through the Join feature for exclusive content. Thank you for being part of this journey. Stay tuned, because in the dazzling world of celebrities, the next headline is always just around the corner.